Samantha's in Texas. Hi, Samantha. Welcome to the Dave Ramsey Show.
Hi, Dave. Thank you for answering my call.
Sure. How can John and I help?
I'm calling because I am getting married in October, hopefully.
Yay!
Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm calling because I have about $37,000 in my savings, and I don't really have any bills. I still live at home. I just have my car note.
That would be a bill.
I'm wondering, well, yeah, but...
How much do you owe on your car?
Well, it's a 3-year lease, and I only pay $300 a month.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you got fleeced. All right.
That's leased.
Yeah.
I was planning on purchasing after my lease is over.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to school. I have about 2 years left. So I wanted to know what to do with my savings, if I should.
How are you paying for school?
I was going to use the cash that I have.
Okay.
So I was thinking about saving about $15, leave aside to leave for school. And then the rest, I'm not sure if I should put that towards our future home. He has school debt as well.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, you don't pay his debt until the ring is on the finger and you're back from the honeymoon. You don't pay.
Okay.
You don't pay people's debt you're not married to yet. And so $15,000 gets you through school. Who's paying for the wedding?
He is, and our family is helping.
And he's got debt.
He does have school debt that he hasn't touched in a couple years.
How much?
$40,000.
What does he make?
And we both, he makes maybe about 35 to 40, depending.
Mm-hmm. And what do you make?
The same.
Okay, so you're going to have an $80,000 household income when you get married. You will have $22,000 in the bank that is left over from the 37 after you pull 15 out for your school. And you have a car lease and he has a $40,000 debt. Right?
Yes.
This is what it looks like when you get married in October if you don't do anything between now and then.
Are you going to pay cash for the wedding?
Yes.
Yeah, good point. Okay. So we got to get you out of the car lease and we got to get his loan paid off. That's our next things as soon as, and you both can start working on those now. Once he's got wedding funded, he can, anything above that, he can start working on his debt. And you, once you got school funded, anything above that, we need to use to get out of this car lease and get you a car that you own instead of a 3-year rental. You are renting your car. Bad idea.
Mm-hmm.
And so you says $300 a month, and you got 2.5 years left on it, 3 years left on it?
I have a year and a half left.
Oh, a year and a half.
Mm.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, the numbers aren't going to work very well with that much left on it. It's not much left. So it's $3,600. Yeah. It's $4,000 gets you through the end of the lease. Okay. So here's got to be your plan then. At the end of the lease, you're either going to pay cash and buy that car because there's a buyout clause at the end of the lease if you want to buy it. Do you think that's what you'll do, or do you think you'll turn it in?
My plan in the beginning was to purchase after the lease was over. I did the lease because the interest was going to be extremely high for me since I didn't have any credit. So that's why I started out that way.
In the future, you pay cash for cars or you don't buy them.
Yes,
car payments will always keep you from being wealthy. They're the largest thing we buy that goes down in value. So we got to get you to that point. So do you know what the residual value of the car is yet? What the buyout at the end of the lease is? It's stated in the contract. Do you happen to know what it is?
It is $13,000.
Okay. So if you're going to buy that car, you need $13,000 left over, right?
Yes.
And you need $15,000 for your school. That got me to 28 out of 37, which means you got 9 left to put on his student loans after you get back from the honeymoon. So something about like that is probably going to be your plan. Is that making sense to you?
It is, yes.
All I'm doing is making every one of these dollars, giving every one of them an assignment that both of you have. And so if you throw 10 at his 40, he's got 30, and you pay cash to buy the car out at 13 at the end of a year and a half, which is going to put you a year into your marriage before the car is gone, then you guys are just attacking his student loan like crazy when you get back from the honeymoon. And very, very cool stuff.